All right, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about a very sort of well-known situation, but also a situation that no one really wants to admit. It's that Hypixel is kind of dying. And today we're going to talk about why exactly that is. So to start off, Hypixel peaked in about July with like 200,000 players. And that was like the highest, that was the highest player count that Hypixel had ever had. And since then, it has literally just gone downhill from there. There was a DDoS attack, and then the servers got laggier. There was, you know, less players playing, that kind of thing. A lot of players quit because of the lag and because of the cheaters. The main reason Hypixel is probably dying is because of their cheater situation. Now, if you're a regular on Hypixel, you'll know about Watchdog. You'll know how it does basically nothing. It's failed to ban some of the most blatant cheaters, even in bedwars tournaments.
Again. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Wait, Pink's losing. Pink's losing. Oh, dude, he's getting to guns. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Oh my god. Wait.
No.
Surely it's easy to spot, like, you know, some sort of B-hopper or anything like that, but it feels like Watchdog is a prime example of Hypixel not putting in a lot of effort for their server. And this effort sort of theme, along with the staff team, is sort of presented in the way that they're not really updating their games, like Skywars. You know how they killed Skywars the other day? How like their biggest content creator, Specular Potato, just announced he's quitting Skywars, which is honestly like the saddest thing ever. Like Skywars is one of the most like notorious mini games on like the entire of Minecraft, never mind just Hypixel. So sort of just letting it die like that without giving it an update. And like, you know, there's so much potential with Skywars as well. I'm not gonna give you the full details. If you wanna look at what Hypixel could do with Skywars, go watch a Specular Potato video. He explains that kind of thing way better than me. What is this guy doing? One of the things that Hypixel don't do the best is, you know, monitoring cheaters, rule breakers, that kind of thing. And I get that it is like a really big server. Like millions of people have logged onto this server. So it's going to be impossible to manually, monitor every single person. But you know, things such as more staff, a better anti-cheat, that kind of thing. This is the kind of thing that could really help Hypixel. So I'm not sure how long ago it was, but a bit ago they removed all helpers and mods, and they were either demoted to just a normal player or promoted to game master or admin. Now, I'm pretty sure the reason they did this is so that they could pay their staff team. However, I'm sure there are thousands of long-time Hypixel players that would love to help out Hypixel without actually being paid. So having staff members like mods or helpers is just such a good idea. It would help with banning closet cheaters and less blatant hackers, because really the only cheaters that get banned these days are the ones that are just fly hacking. Like, you know, there's B-hoppers that don't get banned these days. Like, it's incredible. You know, I think the situation with the staff team is that it should be bigger. It should be pretty big. It should have, you know, the admins, the game masters, and mods, and, like, helpers. You should be able to go into, like, quite a few lobbies and spot at least one staff member. Like, I don't think I've seen a single staff... This is, like, me genuinely saying, I don't think I've seen a single staff member since they demoted, like, all the mods and that kind of thing. But I think that's honestly one of the best things Hypixel can do, is expand their staff team. There's people who have been on this server since, like, it started. And all you've got to do is find, you know, the trustworthy, non-toxic players in Hypixel, which can be a rarity, don't get me wrong, but they're there, trust me. You know, the people who have played the game long enough to know the difference between a cheater and not a cheater. I think another thing that Hypixel could really do with is different proxies in their server. So if you don't know, Hypixel is based in, I think it's Canada or America. So the server is there, right? So that means that anyone who is not in that sort of region on the west of the world, they will have high ping. Like, look at my ping. I have 106 ping right now, which means, I mean, to be fair, high ping can have some advantages. You know, it means I can get some weird hits. It means I can, you know, barely take knockback. But it also means my hit reg is terrible. I'll never get the first hit on a player. Like, I'll always be the, like that, you see? I'll never get the first hit on a player. If I'm going for a trade, it'll be just completely ping-based. And it happens in every game. So, like, you see just there, I'll replay it in slow-mo, but how my particles showed before I hit him and the hit didn't register. That's the kind of thing that having proxies would help with. Because what a proxy can do is, it's not a completely different server, but it's sort of like, I don't know how to explain it. I'll put the definition on. But it would help with having players from different regions having better ping, better connection, making the server more fair. Examples of other servers that have this are like Mindmen, you know, they have different proxies. And that makes the server more stable, the KB more stable, the game better. Opaz just disconnected. Hypixel have the potential to make it a flawless server. They have so much, surely they have a lot of money. I mean, there's no doubt. Have you seen the player, but it costs £50 for a goddamn ranked. There's no way that these guys don't have money. I respect everything that the staff team do. Of course, they do an amazing job with things such as the maps, wool wars, that kind of thing. But also, if they expanded the staff team, it could be such an amazing server, and everyone would play Hypixel. I just got destroyed. If Hypixel actually updated their games, then maybe the server wouldn't drop in player count. Maybe it would rise again. Maybe there wouldn't be like Hypixel Dying or a downfall or anything like that. That maybe there could be another rise of Hypixel, you know? They've removed so many lobbies from like every game mode. And a lot of people are saying, oh, this is because Hypixel's like dying. Or you could argue that, but also maybe it's just to help the server. Who knows? Like, there used to be over a full page of lobbies. There used to be like 80 lobbies. Now there's only 24. And honestly, like, there's only like, even lobby 1 isn't full. And that says something. And let's check the player count. 52,000 players. It is currently 3 PM for me, which is probably about average, I think. But usually it used to average around 100,000 when all the Americans had woken up. So around like 10 PM for me, when nearly everyone in the world is on. But if you just look here, this is over the past like 7 days, and there has not been a point where it has broken 70,000. Which is kind of sad, honestly. But in other news and in some lighter notes, I've made some textures. I've made some textures. I've made some changes to the texture pack. I changed the sky. It's now I changed the sky. It's now clouds and planets because I think it really suits this pack. And I think the sky from before was just a bit too bright. Oh, my friend, you are side rushing. You poor child. Also, regarding the texture pack I made, if you have Lunar Plus, you'll be able to see your nice little plus color being black because it looks so much better than the shit green one. So I changed that, which is pretty cool. And I also changed the pack organizer. You have these icons, which are not the default ones. I could have sworn I changed some other things. Oh, yeah. With the fishing rod, the end of the fishing rod used to be pink. I changed it to blue. I don't know why it was pink/purple, but yeah. I also, like I said I would in the pack video, changed the fireball to blue. It looks a lot cleaner now. I really like it. Pretty sure this is like Midnight 16X fireball, except I just recolored and retextured the fiery bits of it. Just to make it look better. Really? That fireball broke one piece of wood? Okay. Damn. Another huge thing that Hypixel needs to fix is the Sumo problem. Like, honestly, Hypixel Sumo is one of the worst game modes out there. I know Opaz is going to hate me for saying this, but it's like 80% cheaters. There's these things called Hypixel Sumo bots, if you didn't know. And all they do is, it's not a real person playing. It's not a real person cheating. It's literally just an AI that has a strafe pattern and reaches in anti-KBs. You can win against them, but you'll most likely not. And that's the thing they just need to get rid of.
2 to the 1, 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more